everyone, Prismio here, and in this video I'm going to go over the best video settings in CSGO. To start, there are two main launch options that pertain to graphics and quality. The first one is frequency 144 or 60. This is setting the refresh rate for your monitor through CSGO, whether you have a 144Hz monitor or a 60Hz monitor or even a 75Hz monitor. Essentially, you'll just want to put your max refresh rate here, so that way CSGO is definitely utilizing that. The other command is FPS_max. The reason I put this in the launch options is lately I've noticed, even though I have it set in my actual config, it resets back to default when launching the game. So you could either set this here or you could put it in your config and see which one works best for you, but you could set this to a locked amount or to 0. When setting it to 0, it can actually allow more of a fluctuation in frames, which can be either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how your PC performs and everything like that. So I just play it safe and lock mine at 400. Now onto the in-game video settings. I have my brightness set to max at 130% to help see dark areas, and as for a resolution, I specifically use 4:3 1280x960. This is personal preference though, and you can set this to any resolution you feel comfortable with and whichever you use. Now of course, display mode is set to full screen and laptop power savings is also disabled. As for the advanced video settings, I have global shadow quality set to high. If you're looking to get better performance, you'll want to set this to low. This can help tremendously with seeing shadows, and even if it is on low, you can still see the shadows. It's just not going to be as clear, but they're easier to spot on high. Now for model and detail texture, I have it set to high since it does not impact performance a whole lot and helps with not making the game look super grainy. Next, I have texture streaming disabled, but if you are needing more performance, you can experiment with this and see if it helps as far as turning it on enabled. Now, effect and shader detail I have set on high, as they both help with being able to see through the smoke or flames of Molotov and the edge of smokes, and I'll show that on and off on screen now to better explain the difference. So if you're looking for more performance, you definitely want to set this to low, as it can affect your PC a lot. Now, boost player contrast is enabled, as it makes models stand out a lot easier, so I highly recommend having this on. You'll also want multi-core rendering enabled as well, so that way CSGO can use more than one core of your CPU and it helps your performance. Now both multi-sampling, anti-aliasing, and texture filtering mode smooth out edges, and they also remove blur on textures that are far away. They don't make too much of a difference, so you can put them on none and bilinear if you need the performance, but in my case, I have one set to 4x MSAA and the other one set to 4x as well, as it can help the game look better for video-specific situations just like this. You'll also want to leave FXAA and the last three options, which are vertical sync, motion blur, and triple monitor mode, all on disabled. Now, if you'd like to see the best video settings for FPS, then leave it in the comments section. Also, if this video helped you out, then be sure to hit that like button, as it helps me out, and subscribe for more CSGO tips and tricks. My name is Prismio, and I'll catch you all next time.